My name is Mattthew Macfadyen and I play Prior Philip. Well, it's interesting because it's interesting in terms of his character because he knows himself quite well, and I think he knows that his chief temptation is vanity and pride because he's intelligent and he's ambitious for the church and for the greater glory of God, I suppose, in his way of thinking. And to do that, you have to, you have to make compromises, I suppose, and you have to put yourself, you have to be able to put yourself in a position of power. So I think he's, it's that interesting thing of being flattered by Wayland's advances, because Wayland spots that he's a clever man and a good man.
Yeah.
Talking about the other cast, I can't remember a job where everyone has enjoyed being in this in a company so much. And I can't speak for the other actors, but we all really get on, and they're just great. Everyone's fantastic and very different. I think because it's such an ensemble piece, because you've got the monks and you've got the builders and you've got the the sort of the royals, and you've got the the big powerful noble families. It feels, when everyone sort of gets together, it feels like a party. I mean, this is, you can't see this, but it's just extraordinary. And I just came off another medieval set on Ridley Scott's Robin Hood project, and there's really no difference, There's a difference in budget, but there's no difference in scale here. So it's just great. And when it's like that, it's fantastic, because you don't need to use your imagination in the same way that you do when you're, I don't know, in a studio or... I think Sergio's just fantastic. He's yeah, he's great. I think I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. He's got he just gives you feel very secure with him. He's uncompromising. He's a very charismatic guy as well, but he's got a tremendous grasp on the material, and he kind of, so as an actor you feel very secure. It's about a question of trust, I think, and I trust him implicitly, and I think his judgment is fantastic, and the notes he gives, and not just me, all the actors collectively have sort of spoken about it. I'm sure you've heard,
yeah.
But the notes he gives are so thoughtful and delicate and kind of à point. He's fantastic. Well, I think apart from anything else, it's a fantastic story. It's just a brilliant narrative, and it barrels along, and it's it's just a wonderful pot boiler on one level. So hopefully that will appeal. It's just great entertainment, and also it's I'm fascinated, and I'm sure lots of people will be fascinated by the building of the church, the cathedral, all those hundreds of years ago, with none of the machinery that we have now, and what an extraordinary feat of willpower and engineering and labour that is, and they're still around today, and they're beautifully proportioned and constructed and designed.